Let's talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. If you're one of the few people that did not see this movie, and I say that because it's made a ton of money, it's probably one of the biggest opening weekends of all time, go ahead and watch it. That's my short review. I definitely recommend it, but this will be filled with spoilers, so you are warned, and let's get right into it. First off, I thought it was really smart of them to do the time lapse at the beginning, sort of skipping through the 4 years from when the last movie came out up to now, and doing the time lapse of the different comic book cover homages, the recreations they did were really cool to see. And then it's pretty much the journey of Peter being by himself and being Spider Man, but becoming the hero that we all know and love. They really sort of jump to now a more interesting point where his former friends who no longer know who he is now have moved back to New York City, graduated college, while he's been alone this whole time, sort of cutting his teeth as a hero and becoming a more seasoned character. And you can really tell right away how lonely he is without having that outside connection. The only person that he's really talked to is DeWolf, the police detective who is the one that is his main point of contact. And I really wish we got to see more of her character. All the scenes that she were in were really great. But the story sort of unfolding with the mystery of who the villain was, since that was not revealed leading up to the movie, I thought was really well done. On my second watch, I knew what was going to happen and I was looking for some cues and I was like, oh, that just makes a ton of sense now that I knew what the reveal was going to be. But I overall really like this movie. I think it's probably the best Tom Holland Spider-Man performance. It might be the best movie in the MCU, the Spider-Man movie in the MCU. I liked it enough to honestly rival Spider-Man 2, which is what most people reference as a near perfect Spider-Man movie. And this one even has a bit more polish to it just because it's so much newer than Spider-Man 2 was. One of my favorite things about this movie was how it took place in an established Marvel universe, and this is something that the earlier movies were not able to do. First, the Sam Raimi trilogy, and then the two Amazing Spider-Man movies, because they didn't have the rights to all of the characters like the MCU does. So having the Hulk be in here, the Punisher be such a constant presence, and of course, all of the history that this Spider-Man has with Iron Man and the other Avengers just made it such a better experience. It was honestly like opening a comic book with how the pacing was done too. It just kept going the whole time, didn't really overstay its welcome with any of the scenes, and that was one of my favorite parts, is just taking place in a Marvel universe that feels like it has history to it, and we get to experience that unfold right in front of us. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Spider-Man Brand New Day, and hopefully we'll be seeing Spider-Man in the upcoming Avengers movies. First one here being Doomsday, coming out in December.